know if they'll beat the Bloodline. If you ask me, I'm picking the Motor City Machine Guns to win and earn that title match. But will they beat the Bloodline? That's the question, isn't it? I don't know. I could see them losing to the Bloodline because I don't think they're going to pull the trigger on that just yet, unless it's one of those things where we're getting closer to the War Games matchup and the baby faces cost them the titles. I'm just spitballing here, right? And this is gonna lead me to Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso is the Intercontinental Champion. He kind of got involved with the Bloodline here on this episode of SmackDown, not wanting to choose sides. It was clear. He wanted to try to bring the family together. He believes that Solo and the Bloodline, what they're doing is dividing the family. And Solo argues, dividing the family? I'm trying to keep the family together. I'm trying to keep everyone in line. He's trying to maintain the Bloodline. But he asked Jey, are you with me or are you against me? Because that's flat out the question. If you're not with me, you're against me. Jey is not with him. In fact, he's not with anyone. He's on his own. But one of the telling signs here was Jey Uso had said, in regards to Jacob Fatu and the Tongans, they keep staring at me like that and I'll have to do something. Now, he didn't say that verbatim. But that shows that Jey Uso doesn't have any level of intimidation or fear in regards to the Bloodline. That might come back. You know. That might come back to bite him on the ass, to be honest with you. The reason I say that is because he has an Intercontinental Championship matchup this upcoming Monday Night Raw against Braun Breaker. I'm willing to bet that the Bloodline gets involved. Whether it's Jacob, the Tongan, Solo, whoever, I would not be surprised if they made their way to Monday Night Raw and cost him that Intercontinental Championship. Now, I feel like he's only had the title for about 4 weeks. So that would be a short title reign. But in terms of the story and progressing, it would make logical sense. Now, last week, Jimmy made an appearance on Raw, which led me to believe, okay, maybe the Bloodline gets involved. And this was before we saw them on SmackDown in that interaction. That leads me to believe maybe the Bloodline gets involved. And Jimmy comes, makes the save, helps Jey retain the title, and now we're getting, a little bit of trust, a little bit of goodwill between the brothers. And that's the first step in reuniting the Usos and reuniting the Bloodline. But now I'm thinking, what if Jey Uso loses the title because the Bloodline interferes? So down the line, when the Bloodline has to defend those titles against the Motor City Machine Guns or against DIY, the Usos return the favor and they cost them the matchup, causing them to lose those titles. It's a possibility. That's a possibility. Do I think it'll happen? I'm leaning towards no, but hey, again, in the sense of logic, I don't think you can argue it.